That Pride kid can play. He's pretty good. But that he dropped it in the bucket there. It wasn't hard to catch. He caught it right in stride, but you had to beat your defender, and he toasted him pretty good. So I'm watching the game. I've been watching sports tonight. You ever notice the coach for New England? They asked him a couple of weeks ago. What went wrong? Well, we gave them the right game plan. They're just not executing right. And most coaches are like that. You rarely hear them say, I'm kind of a moody bitch, and I'm pretty consistent in my moody bitchiness, and the other guy just kind of has me figured out. They don't say that. And I just don't have the players to execute what I think I'm trying to execute. So I got beat because he has better players than me. And I'm trying to, get these guys to where, but in some cases, it's just not the case. You just can't, Ron Harper was a good playoff player, but Michael Jordan was better, right? And it's just the way it was. It's just 2 and 2 is 4. I'm an excellent driver, right? And there's a cute little girl who did gymnastics selling clothes. She's so cute. They're very sexually desirable. They sell lots of clothes. Richard Dawkins, they've been doing this for thousands of years. The Byzantine Empire, the Egyptian Empire, the Roman Empire. You know that there was a sacred chord that Pharaoh played to pray to please the gods, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Hallelujah. They stole that from us. They can keep it. There is no sacred chord that King David played to please himself. No. What David would do would you just sometimes go, he enjoyed music and it helped him feel better or helped him cry, And so it happens, And Earl, this man trying to teach stupid people how not to be stupid is a full-time job, yo. And he's just full-time job. It's not gonna good route, but good throw. He dropped the arm right in there. But that's what you just gotta relax and just let it go. But man, I'm tired. But we gotta get people to understand how to stop being a moody bitch and be a man, right? Because I watch coaches all the time, and tonight, Benny Hardaway, they have that. I am very animated with my hands, and I'll talk with my hands, okay? But I don't do the hands on hips, the hands on the hips. Watch most football coaches. A lot of them have hands on hips and folded arms, right? Those are their two main postures: folded arms, hands on hips, right? And that stare. Well, I have the stare. I still have it. Okay. Do you know philanthropy gets people sexually assaulted? That's where the world's first kid pressure. You don't care? What the seriously? I'm not going to fold my arms. I'm just going to get the technology to kill you. Told you guys I wasn't going past last Christmas. And I'm not, what's his name? I like him. Hey, Sly. What's the kid's name? Passed away. George Michael. Or Andrew Widgley, for that matter. No. So, I'm not a moody bitch. The very next day you gave it away this year, save me for tears, I'll get to someone, so but kiss me now, I know you'd fool me again. I was like, no, I'm not like that. Well, I was out there working, I got the Marleys in prayer, and King David went off. He's pissed, He's like, this tribalism bullshit is played out and it sucks and I'm sick of it. He's mad. Okay. King David mad, right? So, and he's like, you guys always do this shit, You're flesh, you're clay, okay? Good Samaritan. I went in and told Dad, every parable in the Bible tells everybody that tribalism and trapping the glory of the soul in the clay is wrong, okay? He's dealing with the Romans, okay, who have trapped the glory of the soul in the clay and their tribalism. They have money, and money has dead pictures of their great gods, their ancestors. Okay, there's a sacred chord that Pharaoh used to please the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Unless, of course, you can sell golden records, right? And I told them right off the bat that the CIA corrupted the Abrahamic Bible. Okay, even Haile Selassie himself said it. He read it and goes, "Wait, this isn't what I wrote. It's been changed." And people thought he was going crazy. No, it's real easy to take a manuscript and a book and change it, and then put it back. This isn't what was in here. It's the same book. Oh, they were, quote, experts at doing that. The CIA and the British SAS and the Where Eagles Dare and all that crazy crap. This crazy fuckers, right? Make it look like it made poor Haile Selassie feel like he was going insane, because he's not that type of human being. He's a very good individual. He's like John the Baptist. Okay? He's like Elijah from the Bible and the Torah, right? And all you marketing assholes who call yourselves Muslims, a Muslim that does not know the Bible or the Torah does not know Scripture, right? Because Abraham is the spiritual source of Muhammad. It says so in the Quran, in the Holy Quran. And then I had stuff like I got connected to the Obamas, because the Obamas, all the people involved in Rastafarian, and because that's how those, that movie they made about Bob Marley, those black juju men that are from West Africa that think they know Haile Selassie better than Haile Selassie. They're the ones who got where Haile sat on the plane. It was all those black juju men that Bob went to, that were in that house and stuff, and Rasta this and Rastafari and all that. They're like the juju women from, and you're just like, ah, goddamn you, juju. That's what they are. That's what David refers to them as, juju women, They're like, the witch and the just juju woman. And because it's all about their genitalia, it's all about their skin color, and they think there's something wrong. They're like the Hopi people. You're a two-heart because your mother was a white woman, right? Your father was right, and they'll play you. Okay, but the real source of Rastafari is the African. Okay, and Bob wasn't the source of Rasta. And Ethiopians are tribally interbred with Hittites that were in Arabia. You can look at their genetics and their facial features. They look very different. The women have straight hair. A lot of the women have straight hair instead of afros, okay, and stuff. And the same with the Egyptians. The Egyptians are Arabic and African, okay. So, and the Egyptians, a lot of the Egyptians, they have long hair and and Macedonian, Cleopatra, okay. So you got to understand they're a very mixed people, okay, as far as tribalism, as far as when a mommy cat and a daddy cat, it's a tiger, it's a ligon. Do you see what I'm saying? Labelers. And so you got to understand labelers, and they're moody bitches. So I'm sitting there, I'm out there in the yard, and I've got all this stuff going through my head. And he talks about the Obamas. You ever watch that movie about the Obamas? Okay. So we're talking about husbands and wives and things, and Bill Clinton, and he's married to one of the most evil women in the whole world, and she's a political opportunist. And the Obamas, no, they're not like that. No, the Obamas are different. The Obamas are two very ambitious lawyers that are mean and want to argue with everybody and out argue everybody and outsmart. He likes to outsmart everybody and then feel smug. Okay, she's mean. She's always got to be right, and she's only happy when she's right and she wins the argument. Okay, and then everybody's with her. She wins the argument. That's not true, because she didn't want. That's what Michelle wants you to think and wants Barack to think. Michelle wanted Barack the moment she saw him. Okay, she just made it to where it looked like she didn't. So it was his idea. And even on that movie, it was still his idea. But she set him up. She set you all up because none of you could see it coming. Well, she's better at strategy with these moody bitches and stuff like that. She's one of those football coaches that... Damn! That's true. Yes, they're business partners. Okay. But she wanted him, and she got him. Okay? How did she get him? By making herself not available. No, you can't have this. She knew him. Okay. When he wants something, he fights for it. I'm going to make him fight for it. Then he'll feel like he won and snickerdoodle. It was funny. I was sitting there going, holy cow, Haile Selassie pegged you guys. Sitting there just, I don't look at that. I get that stuff from my mom too. My mom would explain stuff to me like that. I don't get women like with Amy, and Law and Steffi, they told me what I wanted to hear and they cosmopolitan me, and then they tried to make me into the Borderplex Alliance, moody business successful bitch that they wanted me to be, and I wouldn't do it. That's why Barack Obama is still married to Michelle Robinson, and the Clinton and Clinton are still married, and I'm not married. I didn't marry Yolanda Denise Gilliard. I got divorced from her cousin, and Amy divorced me too, because I wouldn't be the bitch they wanted me to be. Because I'm not what's under Tyler Perry's dress? Pussy! Moody bitches, right? Moody bitch. So let's load this one up. That was an interesting day, man. It was a very interesting day. I was out cleaning up the patio, taking all the stuff, because they sprayed the Roundup, so I took all the stuff that has that mold on it and stuff and cut it off and hauled it off to the burn pit. And then I cut back all the grass and stuff. I didn't have time to water. I'll water tomorrow, but I went down and watered down all the patio so it's not all dusty. But there's crap from the stuff in the air and whatever. I'll just fill the thing up with water, leave those windows mostly shut, have these ones open, and sleep and suffer through the abuse. You guys are such fucking perverts. It's hard to believe. No, you all make commercials. You all make commercials because you're going to do that until when do they stop getting back at you? Till the day you die, man. Till the day you die. Well, life's eternal and grace is infinite, so I don't worry about that. Okay, guys. I love you, man. Moody bitches. Yeah, moody bitches. Get paid, get laid. Yeah. Richard Dawkins told us about you. They think it's history. It's not true. So we have, like that Francesca lady that they had with Richard Dawkins yelling at those people that call themselves Christians but are corporate tribal wackadoodles, there's no evidence to show that Moses even exists, except for the people that believe in the stories of the Torah and the Bible and the Quran. That's more compelling evidence. Faithful people that won't build big monuments to their genocidal insanity, paint pictures of it, and then continue to pass that genocidal stuff on as evolution and human nature. Shit. I love you. Peace.